Okay, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new series on this channel where I'm just going to practically be rebuilding teams on the FC26 to, I guess, win a Champions League. That's probably the best I can do for a team, I guess. I mean, we're going to just simulate for 4 years and we're going to see how many trophies we can win in 4 years. So I don't know why I did that, but you know what? It is what it is. It's the first time I'm doing this. So this is the team that I'm rocking with. For actually, no, I am making a couple of transfers in this year. I think probably only like one or two of them. But here's how this works. Every year, I'm allowed to make 4 transfers, 160 to 69 overall, 170 to 79 overall, 180 to 189 overall, and 190 to 99 overall, or whatever the highest overall is in the game. And basically, I'm allowed to make those 4 transfers, and I will simulate an entire season and see if, well, we can win trophies. If we make a Champions League, I'll play the Champions League final to try to win the Champions League final. And, well, I mean, that's really all I have to say. So be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. And, well, let's start off with this rebuild. I already transfer listed a few players and loan listed a couple of them. I transfer listed Kamavinga, who's probably on his way out in real life. Transfer listed David Alaba, who's on his way out in real life. Daniel Carvajal, Dani Ceballos. I loan listed Gonzalo mainly just because I think he needs a loan somewhere else so he can grow more as a player. And I transfer listed Ferland Mendy, mainly because I like Alvaro Carreras and Fran Garcia more. So we shortlisted these three. I am gonna probably buy Nico Paz. I'm gonna just delegate to buy him because I don't feel like doing it manually. And that's probably gonna be my only transfer for this year. The team itself is good. I'm also playing this as Jose Mourinho because in real life he's he's back as Real Madrid's coach. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. By the way, not even a little bit. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Um, yeah, sure. Liverpool can have Daniel Carvajal. By the way, I am transferring them instead of letting them leave as real life. Real life they leave as free agents. Carvajal, Carvajal, Alaba, Ceballos, they all leave as free agents in real life. I am putting them on a transfer list so I can make as much money off of them as possible, so I can bring in more players. So for year number one, hold on. For year number one, there's only one transfer I want to make. It's Nico Paz because I kind of feel like I could use a player like Nico Paz. Kamavinga is gone, so I sold him to Manchester. I feel like he would not fit in well in Manchester. You know what? It's fine. Carvajal to another Spanish club isn't that bad. I assume in real life he'd actually want to sign to a Spanish club, remain in Spain. But I recalled Endrick from his loan. Mainly, I've sold Camavinga because I do like Thiago Petaric. I think he'll grow into being a really good center mid in the future. I just don't really, not right now. Right now he doesn't look that great, in my opinion at least. But down the line, I can definitely see him becoming. I can't say world class either, but I can definitely see him being a better version of Dani Ceballos. So also, I'm not selling anybody to a rival, so they will not go to Barca or Atletico Madrid at all. I'm making sure that's 1,000,000% gonna happen. I mean, I guess we keep simulating. Mastantuano off to Atalanta, which is Bergamo Silesia, because they can't. Well, I'm not. EA or lazy. We're trying to get the rights to some teams now at this point. I don't care. Danny Ceballos to Galatasaray. I mean, I can actually start simulating now, right? I mean, I want to wait for Nico Paz to get in, but Mendy off to Bayern, that's fine. I kind of don't care, really, about Fernand Mendy. He's always hurt in real life, and I kind of just really think Fran Garcia Carreras are just better. So, right when Nico Paz signs, or does sign with this team, there it is. I'm going to simulate literally the entire season until about the last week, I think, is what I'm going to simulate to, about the last La Liga game, and we'll see what the team does. That's all really I have to do, honestly. I just have to simulate. I will check out stats. I'll check out, goals and assists for the players, and then Carvalho signs with the Spanish club. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Athletic, Athletic Club. Courtois is not going to Arsenal for that low of price either. Why did Arsenal even? Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Why do they want Courtois? They have David Raya. He's not as good as Courtois, but fuck man, why would you want to buy Courtois for 57 million? Keep David Raya. Unless they got rid of him. Courtois is not going to Juventus either. And is he really only worth 57 million? Hold on. I don't know why I went this way with it. Hold on, wait. How much is Courtois worth? 45? Okay. That's just great. Um he doesn't want to negotiate new terms. I guarantee at the end of the year it'll say he wants to negotiate new terms. I guarantee it. It's how it always ends up. Courtois, do you want to come back? Nope, of course. Rudiger, I actually just gave you a 1-year deal before I started recording. Alaba, no. Um, no, okay. I don't care. If you two want to leave, that's fine. But when we get Nico Paz in, which shouldn't be that long, there it is. Chalmani is not going to Atletico Madrid. If I'm going to sell him anywhere, I'm selling him out of the league. I'm making sure he plays in either Italy or England. He's not playing anywhere near Spain. Actually, so he's not playing in Spain. That's just not happening. So that's Nico Paz into this group. Gonzalo goes to Brighton. Okay. And we're gonna just simulate now after I put Nico Paz into this bench reserve area. Once I do this, also Rodrigo I know in real life is injured. I tried to put the injury on him and the game didn't let me. So Rodrigo is just gonna be a bench left winger slash left mid, I guess. Right wing strike. I don't play a winger, so no, it doesn't matter. I might as well set tactics while I'm here. I mean, I don't know how much it matters, but I'm just gonna set some tactics. I don't actually know what tactics to set. Chouameni is probably gonna sit on the bench. If I'm being honest. He's gonna be a bench guy for me. Nico Paz, can you play a right mid? No. Bellingham, can you? No. Valverde is the only why can Valverde play right mid? Nobody else can. Or whatever. Nico Paz is starting for me. He's gonna be a half winger, I guess. Sure. Valverde, winger, winger. Sure. My bad. If I wasn't talking for a while, it's because I was trying to read all the extra BS EA put in the thing. So, ball playing defender, Carreras. I'll use him as like a wing back, and then that's that for Courtois. Who's taking my corners? Also, I don't think Mbappe is allowed to take free kicks. I'm gonna be just honest right now. He's not allowed to take my free kicks. Honestly, it might just be Valverde and Nico Paz. He's better at free kicks. Actually, no. Mbappe, you can have my left short free kicks. My right goes to Valverde. I don't care what you say. Penalties, Mbappe, fine. Trent, yes. I don't care. Trent takes both. And that's that. Hold on. Where is the calendar? There it is. So, as I said, simulate to about this game against Athletic Club, which also isn't scheduled for the right day, right? Yeah, no, it's not scheduled for the right day at all. In real life, this game is happening Saturday when I'm recording this. I'm recording it in the week building up to that. But EA has it played on a Sunday. It's fine. I don't care. We're going to simulate to about... When would the Champions League final be played? The 30th or the 31st? I'm just going to simulate to this game against Athletic Club. And I will see you guys there. So, I don't know how much you guys have heard me talk in the past about 15 minutes or so, but I had noticed my mic was muted, and I had no idea it was. So let me just walk you through something. I signed Alessandro, where is he? I signed Alessandro Bastoni. I sold Brahim Diaz. I'm transfer listing Mario Martin. Because not all those back, that's actually fine with me. But I am selling off pretty much nobody, and I've brought in Bastoni as my own transfer. I'm going to simulate to season number, at the end of this season, which is coincidentally an El Clasico. And we will see what the team does. I'm sorry that I have to, say all this again, because I had said it, and I had realized that my mic had picked nothing up. So, I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. We're going to see how it goes. And if there's a Champions League final, actually, I'm going to add one thing, right? I think I'm going to simulate the Champions League final if we make it. And I will watch the ceremony. Mainly to get a thumbnail, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Mainly just to get a thumbnail. But I will see you guys at the end of season number 2. So we've reached the end of season number 2, and I figured before we show off if this team won anything, we should show off some stats. So Mbappe and Vinny both pretty identical seasons, honestly. 33 goals and 6 assists from Mbappe, 32 and 5 from Vinicius Jr., 26 goals and 13 assists from Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo got 54 games on his belt and scored in 15 goal contributions. I'm fine. 10 goals, 5 assists. Goulet, 17 assists. Trent, 7 and 9, 5 and 6, 3 and 3. So I had also noticed while we were doing the simulation, Fran Garcia is our starting left back. It started as Alvaro Carreras. But what I'm about to show you, Alvaro Carreras, if I can find, see, has gone to Barcelona. I guess they paid off Alvaro Carreras' release clause. So now he is at Barcelona. So pretty much I have to find a new left back. And I think I see him already. Alejandro Balde, I think it's how you pronounce his name. I'd like to bring him in. And if I can't get him, I'm pretty much screwed. It's gonna be Fran Garcia because I don't remotely know who to bring in to replace him. Is Iturbe finally gonna retire? Is he gonna retire? He's 39 years old. Um, yeah, I don't know who we bring in as a left back that can replace Calafiori. Maybe I wouldn't mind Calafiori. I don't know how long he's been at where he's at, but we definitely need left back. But I don't think we need Michael Olise. Um, Davies. I actually real life. Davies has always been on Real Madrid's radar, it seems, and they just never go for him. And we're already at the end of the season. We have the money. I'm just gonna submit the claim now on Davies. No, what? No, we'll do it as we did last season, where we wait until the season after the season to show you. I was also placed into an ultimatum to beat Barcelona, and I did. So, well, I mean, I'm gonna be Real Madrid. By the way, if I get fired from a team, as Man City win the league again, that's not important. If I was to get fired from this Real Madrid team, the video ends pretty much. So let's see La Liga stats. We lost to Atletico Madrid by 5 points. Not bad. Spanish Super Cup, we win again. And Copa del Rey, we have also won. So we've won 2 of 3 trophies in Spain. But in the Champions League, we got smacked up at home by Liverpool. Literally. 3-1 at home, 5-3 on aggregate. We just got the absolute shit beaten out of us at home in the second leg against Liverpool. Who do we play in the round of 16? United. Well, we beat United 3-1, and then Liverpool beat us. Damn, Paris. Fenerbahce did not deserve a 7-1 thrashing like that. Who's in the final? It's Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan, or I'm sorry, Lombardia FC. I'm calling it Inter Milan. I don't care. A rematch of the 2025 final. Okay. Hopefully, Inter can get their get back because they definitely need it. They definitely need. Damn, look at how many. I don't know, man. But that's season number 2. That's not too bad of a season. I'll take 2 trophies from this Madrid side. Not bad. But 1,000,000%, I need to find a way to win this team a Champions League because there should be no reasoning why they can't win it. If they don't win it once in this 4-year rebuild, I don't know what to say. Like at all. They have Mbappe, they have Vinny Jr., they have Bellingham, they have Arda Güler who's in his prime. They've gotten Alessandro Bastoni, one of the best center backs in the world. They have Rodrigo. They have Aurelien Tchouameni. Trent, Militao, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and Courtois. They have Endrick. By the way, I don't know what is going on with Endrick. But the game keeps substituting them out for whatever. I guess he's getting injured, or EA's making like they're making subs on their own or whatever, and he's just never started. Like he's not in the team sheet or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. I have no idea what's going on with Endrick because he is in the starting 11 as you see. I'll show it when this wants to finally load. And I would think I'm on the PS5 by the way. I should feel like it should load, very fast compared to how it is. EA, do you want to load my game or you're just gonna continue taking this much time? EA, hurry it up! I'm on a time limit. EA. All right. You know what? Who's leaving? Batarch? I don't know who that I don't know who that was. Who just left? Doesn't matter for transfer budget. Also I am gonna add one more rule. One more rule that's not entirely maybe it is actually a huge rule I'm gonna be getting rid of. Basically, And the last season, whatever my transfer budget is, I'm allowed to spend every single penny no matter what overall it is. I'm going to add that rule right now. So next season, which is season number 4, I'm allowed to do whatever I want with the money. And I'm allowed to bring in whoever I feel like it next season. For this season, I'm going to go with the rules. With the rule I put in the video in the beginning of it. But in the 4th year, I will 1,000,000% be able to spend whatever, just because it's like, Frankfurt are gonna get Rudiger. Fine, I have no problem with that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. I just saw something from Valverde. What did he say? Oh, he said they'll turn it around. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, we didn't, but that's cool. All right. Well, that's the end of season number. We were in. That was the end of season number 2. Rudiger can go to Inter. I can't see who won the Champions League. Right? Nope. Okay. Porto in the qualifying round. Oh yeah. That's They should win that. Gulera is not okay. You know what I'm about to actually go do? I'm gonna go through my team real quick and block offers for my bigger players. Like, hold on. Where is it? Value. I'm gonna go by value. Like block offers for Bellingham. Block offers for Vinny, who has a year left. Actually, wow, I have to extend him again. Mbappe isn't going anywhere. Valverde is our captain. He's not going anywhere. Goulet. Trent has. Wow, he's playing that well. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. Remove from the Trent. Oh, did he want out or did I do that myself? I can't tell if he wants out or if I'm the one that put. I don't think I put him on that list, so no. Yeah, Nico I don't even think he made an appearance last year. Mastantuano's back. I didn't even realize he was back. Courtois, we're gonna probably need to bring in a goalkeeper, but Courtois might not retire. Actually, he might just be a 90 until he retires. Damn, they're willing to pay that. If they're willing to pay that much for Rodrigo, go for it. I'll accept 100+ million for Rodrigo football players. I'm fine with that. Couple young players left the club because I don't feel like stopping every 10 seconds to give him contracts. Aston Villa, sure. Whoever gets Rudiger is they're just throwing whatever they want at us. No, he's not going to a rival. That's not happening. I did also see last year, I don't think I showed it, but we won every single La Liga, or we won every single El Clasico, I think. Literally every single El Clasico. The 2 we played in the league, and I believe we also beat them in the Copa del Rey in the semis, and we beat them in the final of the Spanish Super Cup. So we won every single El Clasico that we played in, or tied 1-3, or something like that. So I mean, we're dominating Barcelona. I'm fine with that. I'm waiting for Balde to accept his contract so he can become a Real Madrid player. Lunin's not going anywhere. Yanez can go to Las Palmas. I think that's the team I did. And Balde has accepted his contract. So Alejandro Balde, who, again, he's one of those players I don't think he'd ever leave Barcelona to go to Juventus or to go to Real Madrid. Actually, Barcelona wouldn't even let Real Madrid probably bid for Balde. But in game, they sold him to Juventus, and Juventus sold him to me. So welcome Alejandro Balde. And I guess welcome back, Franco Mastantuono. And the team is set. The team is definitely set. This team is good enough to 1,000,000% be a Champions League winning team. I am gonna just try something else out now because I'm getting annoyed. Rodrigo is gonna start at my left mid, probably. Yeah, he's gonna start at left mid for me because I'm getting annoyed of Endrick just for some reason disappearing, and he's never playing enough games. Endrick is, so I'm putting Endrick on the bench. None of this was changed. Okay, so that's the team I'm rocking with. You see the starting 11. You see the bench. It's a good enough team to be a Champions League winning side, but for some reason, EA thinks opposite. So we're gonna simulate. I'm actually gonna simulate until after the preseason tournament invites because I always start the simming before, and it stops me, and I have to re-simulate and re-click the date that I want to stop at. Who is this? Daniel Yanez. I think that's how you pronounced it. I don't know. I don't care. This is season number 3. We better win We better win a Champions League. Let's see if season number 3 is the year that we can get it done for Real Madrid. And by Real Madrid standards, them not winning one in, well, this would be 4 years now, right? 2025, 26. We're in 2020. We're about to be in 27/28. 25, 26, 27. 3 years consecutively without Madrid even making it to the semis. And we're about to be in 2028. If they don't make one, they don't win at least one in this 4-year rebuild, I have definitely failed this club. 1,000,000% I have failed this club. And the final game of the year is against Alaves, so I'll simulate to that day. I'll pick up the recording when we get there. Fuck. Chat, hold on. First of all, what the fuck? I can't. All right. Well, just sign with Sociedad. Hold on. Wait. Just sign with Sociedad. Right? Hold on. How the hell did I get released?
Señoras y señores, les presento a nuestro...
Why? Oh, they're in Europa League. Are they in the final? Semi-final. Hold on. There's no way Madrid was doing that bad with me. Right? La Liga. Sociedad are probably... Oh, they're 4. How the fuck? They're only one place ahead of Sociedad. They are going to lose the league. Yeah, nine draws is a lot. How the fuck? I got released. I guarantee Hansi Flick is still at fucking Barcelona. Total. Hold on, wait. Total stats. Hold on. All right. Well, they're not. Hold on. Wait. Did they win? Did we win anything? Did Real Madrid win anything? The video is over. By the way, I already know that for a fact. I told you once I get released, this shit. So we lost 3-2 to fucking Arsenal. So did we play Fenerbahce in the playoff? Yeah, we did. And then lost to Arsenal. Great. What about? Oh, I can't check Spanish Super Cup. Hold on. I can't check the Spanish Super Cup. Well, yeah, because they didn't make it. How? Why? Well, why can't I check Spanish? It's not here. It's not. It's not in here, is it? No, it's not in here. So I can't check Spanish Super Cup to see who won that. Can I check the manager market to see if? Yeah, I can actually. Job overview. Man, fuck you. Barca. They don't actually have Hansi Flick. Wait, why? Where is Hansi Flick? Arbeloa is Valencia's coach. That's funny. That is fucking funny. Well, that's the end of this video. I've been fired from Real Madrid. Wow. What? Okay. That's yeah. That's the and what did Sociedad do? Who have they brought in? Guedes, Mendes, Tyriant. I don't know how to pronounce any of these fucking names besides Odriozola and Colwill, Yassine Banu. Actually, yeah, that's a good signing, I think, for Balogun. Akanji, this young Vlasic guy, Cazolis, I don't know how to pronounce it. Di Lorenzo, Perry. Wait. Why? How the hell did they make so many moves and they're not playing none of them? What? Okay. No. Well. Yeah. No. This is the end of this video. Like and subscribe. I will. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. So I'm recording this a day later after I recorded everything else you have seen. Um, but I have to come back and record because I at the end of each season, for some reason, my microphone cut out and didn't record any audio. So I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit. You're not gonna be able to see the stats from the past two seasons, season 1, season 2, because this is season 3, which I have to look at it from this because Real Madrid, as you saw, fired me. I thought I did a good job. You know what it is, what it is. But this is the stats: 30 goals, 5 assists, 23 and 9. Mbappe with a very bad season from his standards, at least. 18 and 11 assists, 5 and 1. Goulet, Valverde, Nico Paz, Trent, Militao. I mean, they think about it like this. There is a lot of scoring here. So everybody that plays an outfield position besides Bastoni got a goal. How did Courtois got an assist? You know what? I don't know, but it's fine. But so during the seasons, or at the end of the seasons, because I don't think I even got to show it either. Season number 1, I brought in. I'm forgetting even now like who I brought in. Season number 1, I brought in Nico Paz. Season number 2, I believe I brought in Bastoni, and season number 3, I brought in Balde from Juventus. It's probably not shown. Yeah, it's not shown. I actually don't think because, like I said, the audio cut out, so you'll probably only see Nico Paz. The footage of me getting Nico Paz, you won't see Bastoni and Balde get brought in. But I also wanted to name off the trophies that the team won. So in season number 1, we won everything in Spain. We won Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, and we won I believe, La Liga. We won those 3. Those were the 3 we won. Season number 2, we won Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup, and then season 3, which is the season where now got fired, and this Real Madrid side looks like they didn't win anything. They might have won Spanish Super Cup, but I don't remember them doing so. And I just saw Copa del Rey. They lost to Real Sociedad like 4-3 on aggregate, so they didn't win anything. But that's the end of the video. I'm sorry you have to you didn't get to see, the trophies, the stats after the seasons. It was a microphone problem. I'll try. I'll see what I can do about it, going into the next video, which will be a Man City rebuild, because as I'm recording this, they just tied the Bournemouth, I think is I don't know how you pronounce that shit, but they just tied the Bournemouth and gave Arsenal won the league. So you know what? It is what it is. Um, I'm gonna try to. I hope that this audio problem I had is fixed before next video. So like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.